Mm-hmm. It's a sore spot. I better not squeeze it though. It'll make it, it'll turn into a new nose or something in my face. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me get the chat up. I hope you've had a lovely Christmas. I want to hear all about your Christmas. I want to hear all about it. I had a lovely Christmas. In fact, I'll show you a wee picture that just puts it all into perspective how good my Christmas was, right? I'm going to show you a picture and then you'll be able to see how good my Christmas is. After this, I'm going to be watching Spider-Man. Electric Triggers, good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming. Saying that, I've got my jigsaw. I want to get this bad boy on the go. I want to start this. I maybe start this and then watch Spider-Man. Golfer girl, good morning, golf girl. Golfer girl, how was your Christmas? I want to know. What did you have to eat? What gifts did you get? All of that. I'll be a wee bit oily. We might be oily because I've had a shower earlier. Let me just see. Yeah, I hope that's okay. It looks dim, but look, guys, wait till I show you this. Look. No Christmas tree. Christmas tree is gone. Everything down. Oh, nice and clean. And Africa's back. There's Africa back. Jacqueline, good morning. I changed my couch covers and I've got wee candles going. And oh, and I want to show you this picture. Sky, good morning, Sky. Sky, I want to hear all about your Christmas. Right, wait till I show you this picture, right? This was a picture that was taken back in April. You see that? My sofa. And now look at her. That was her on Christmas Day. What a big difference, eh? What a huge big difference. And she wrote this morning, first Christmas I've had in a very long time that I could actually enjoy my Christmas dinner, enjoy the day without feeling too sick or too tired. Extremely proud of myself for all the hard work I've put into my own mental health this year. Anorexia finally loses its battle. Oh, why am I on silent mode? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can them to hear me? I had it in silent mode. Wait a minute till I get you back up in the chat. Could you hear me okay? It came up my phone silent mode. Was it a nice dinner, golfer girl? Did you enjoy your dinner? Did you enjoy your dinner? I thoroughly enjoyed my dinner. And I wasn't too drunk. I had a wee drink. Well, I don't know if it was a wee drink or a big drink, but I had a drink. Isn't that amazing, golfer girl? They pictures speak a filming. I can't even talk. A million words. That's how happy I was. And she not only ate all of her dinner, she took seconds home. We call it a doggy bag. She took a doggy bag home. So she had more lashings of turkey and all that, and I gave her some Black Forest Gateau and squirty cream. Oh, Sky, you'll need to tell me what kind of food you had. Oh, Sky's food's going to be magnifique. I'm glad you enjoyed your food, golfer girl. Isn't that amazing, my Sophie? That's the best Christmas present of all, is that we've got our Sophie. And then we've got my Mandy with her very pregnant bump. Some lovely pictures I got of the bump. And look what she got me, Mandy got me. I showed you some of my wee video. Look, it's a lovely wee necklace. And each one of these stones represents my baby's birthstone. So I've took off my Linda necklace because it kept wrapping around this and I don't want it wrapped around. Oh, and I've got new stickers on my wall. Listen, let me get excited about this for a minute. See my new stickers? Oh, see, that's covering shame though. We know what that's covering. That was the wax and stuff. But this is just to blend in as if it was all intentional. So there's my new stickers. happy stickers. Aye. Isn't she glowing? I know she's glowing. And the baby enjoyed his Christmas dinner because he was giving his mummy big kicks, which I love. It's like, kick, kick your mummy for granny. Ah. Well, I'm sitting on the mouse now. Everything's all clicking. Everything's all going here. What's going on? Foie gras to start. I've never tried that. And then a big roast and, of course, champagne. Oh, champagne. Champagne and foie gras. I've never tried that. Celia, good morning, Celia. Celia, hope you had a lovely, lovely festive time. I'll show you out my window also. It's a misty Brigadoon sky. Be prepared, it's misty out there. Brigadoon might actually be happening. Only it might be like a Frenchman or something coming out of the fog to grab me back in. I would go. I'd go with him. No, I wouldn't go with him. I've got to stay here. I have to say au revoir, my beautiful French gentleman. I've got to stay here. If it was Aquaman, I'd be off. Bye-bye, children. Bye-bye. Mummy's away with the man. Always remember I was happy. That's what to remember me by. So we had a lovely time. Sophie had smoked salmon to begin with. I got her smoked salmon and I gave her ASMR Tingle Pink. Good morning to you. Good morning. I gave her some smoked salmon with celery and crackers as well. Oh, Jean Kelly in the mist. See, this is it. I'm more of a dancer lying down. You know what I mean, Sky? I'm more of a lying down kind of dancing person. That's the kind of dancing I like to do at my age. Listen, see, I'm getting older, the worse it's getting. I can understand why STDs are more prone in people of my age and older. Like, it. Come to the bungalow. Come on. It's a bungalow of love after all. I've told the officers and that about it. Everybody knows this is the bungalow of love. Come on. And he's come. Lock the door behind everybody. Put the key down there. It'd fall straight down though, but never mind. It's the principally putting it down there. Anyway, see, after this, as I say, I've got Spider-Man. I don't think I've seen this Spider-Man. And I love all Marvel and DC. Is it DC? I love any kind of superhero thing. I love it. New Year's I'll be having a little individual steak pie, my Sky. See, in Scotland that's a tradition that we have. We call New Year's Eve Hogmanay. And it's tradition in Hogmanay to have a steak pie dinner. So your steak pie, your mashed potato, your roast potato, whatever kind of veg you want. I like cauliflower, and I like sweet corn. So maybe have some of that and some nice gravy to go with it. And then, as I say, the 2nd of January, I'm cutting all that out. The Chinese meals on a Saturday have to stop, for one, right? I need to stop doing that. That's become a habit. See, when you've had a bit of flavour and you think, F it, I'm going to order extra fried rice and all the rest of it, noodles and bean sprouts and curry, and so that's going to have to stop. And my soup diet, I'm going to maybe make a big pot of soup tomorrow, because see, just now my back's ready to poke through my skin because I've took 2 trees down and done all this yesterday. So I'm in pain, so I need to behave myself. I need to just sit here and do my jigsaw like a good girl. I don't know if I could be a good girl if I tried, really. Could I? I try to be good. I tell God that all the time. I'm trying, God. I really am trying to be a good girl. Just seem to do bad things sometimes. You're going to do the same then, Sky? Yes, we have steak pie and mashed potato, roast potato, that kind of thing. Some people like potato croquettes, some kind of carb potato wise. And then your vegetables, and then some nice gravy over the top of it. For pudding, we like to have shortbread like biscuits or cookies, some people might call it. Shortbread, we always have that. And we have Madeira cake. Right, it's about the only time in year we have this Madeira cake, and sometimes it's Madeira cake with cherries, and it's quite heavy. You know, it's like a brick. See if you were to go through somebody's window, you know, it's like a heavy cake that doubles up as a weapon, right? If need be, take somebody's eye out. This cake, it's so heavy, it's like a brick. It's tasty though. It's a tasty one, but it's by God, it's you know, you could knock somebody out if you hit them in the head with it. Refrain from doing that in New Year's though. Refrain. I know that a lot of shenanigans happen in New Year's and Christmas. But listen, did you hear my Christmas Day live? There was folk outside all fighting, and I know who it was now. It was up the top. It wasn't one of my beautiful neighbours. They were up the top. God knows what was going on. It didn't sound festive though. Just ignore him, Sky. Don't even ignore him. My ex never said Happy Christmas to me also, but that's the way I like it. I'd feel uncomfortable if he did. I wouldn't want him to wish me a Merry Christmas or anything like that. I'm finished. Anyway, good morning to you. Good morning. And I hope you had a lovely, lovely Christmas. Heather and Marshall, my beautiful ladies in Vegas. I've been thinking about you, so I have. I know it's been difficult for you. But I've got all my stuff all down, all my Christmas tree and all that's all down now. Looking forward to next year. I feel as if good things are going to happen next year for us. It's going to be a good time. And of course, like the spots that's happening, I think I'm turning in. I'm going through puberty or something like that. Oh, yous are both there, my lovely ladies. Yes, I think about yous. I've been thinking about yous and saying a wee prayer. They lost their wee cat not that long ago. It was a terrible shame. I wish I could take the pain away, but you've got to realise yous gave the wee baby a good home. Some wee cats and dogs go to bad homes. You know what I mean? And all you can do is you had is that a fab Christmas? Oh no, you had a horrible Christmas. You had a horrible, I'm sorry about that, Happy, that you had a horrible Christmas. Yeah, well, at least it's over with now. That's it over. We don't need to think about it for another year. Oh, Heather, I'll watch that. I'll give that a watch. Yeah, it's not been the best for you and Marshall this year. I'm kind of happy to see the back of it as well. I've had a lot of bad things happen to me this year. Raffy girl, good morning. Raffy girl, hope you had a lovely, lovely Christmas. That's how hard that on. Did you like my thumbnail this morning with my bag? My beautiful bag. I was like this. My thumbnail was like that this morning. That was my thumbnail. I love that bag. Oh, your girl. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Happy. That's a shame. Christmas Eve. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, then, Marshall, we're going to start thinking good things are going to happen for you next year. Oh no, you're exhausted, Raffy girl. No wonder. I mean, I tell you, see, Christmas, there's a lot. Not only is there a lot going on, but there's a lot of pressure on everybody mentally and everything like that. You're going to try and make that day the most happiest, wonderful day ever. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of pressure on you. I mean, an overcooked turkey can ruin it. Things like that. Do you know what I mean? People fighting with each other and stuff like that can ruin it. So there is a lot of pressure and gifts and money, financially, everything like that. So I'm happy once Christmas is, I mean, I love Christmas, but I'm happy the next day when it's all done, and then I get all my stuff down, and then my house is all nice and fresh and tidy for New Year coming in. And I won't stay up for the bells because I'm an old fogey. As I say, I've my Amarula. I've got my Amarula coming. So that's what I'm going to sit and I'm going to have a glass of that on New Year's and Hogmanay. And then I'm just going to go to my bed. And then the following day, it's flavouring day anyway, so I'll be with you. And did you see all the flavouring I got for my Christmas? Here I'm in for a few months, that's it. I don't need to buy flavouring for a few months now. Yes. uh, oh, happy, I'm so sorry. I'm glad if I cheer you up slightly, even if it's with my craziness. So we had a big huge dinner. I'd done my turkey, my sausages, stuffing. In fact, I've put pictures all over my face. There's pictures. Is it really festive if you don't take pictures of the event? Did you, Rafi girl? It has been a tough year on everybody. I don't know if it's maybe just like COVID and people have not had any money and stuff like that. And I wish it would come back into fashion that everybody made gifts. Because the gifts that I would make is great gifts. I'd make these fantastic gifts. I don't know what the gift would be, but I would make a good gift for you all. I think they should bring back that. Let everybody Disney buy gifts. We all make each other something. That would be fun. Although saying that kids, you can't really do that with kids. I'm talking more adults. Do you know what I mean? Kids are still going to want Barbie dolls and things like that. Elisa, good morning, good morning. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. Okay, no, well, I'm hopeful about next year. The grandbaby's going to be born next year, so it's already started to be a good year. Do you know what? See if I get my silver play button. That'd be amazing. I'm striving for that this year. I'm only third of the way there. Wait, we'll just get rid of that person. Was someone already zapped them? Sky, you're too fast for me. Sky's always there on the button there. Sky just throws that range quickly. My goodness. I'm still doing that with my cursor. Where do I get this? Oh, that's a shame, Happy. Well, we're all here if you ever need a wee talk. Mine's looked like that as well, though. Mine's did look like that, but I can hardly move today because of the stuff I done yesterday. Plus, I'm not meant to be getting any scratches on my arms and stuff like that, but I've got like scratches everywhere, and it's by pulling Christmas trees and all that down, so I might end up with hard arms. Elisa, it's trolls. They come in and I don't know what they do that for. It's bots or something like that. But we know them as soon as we see them. So as soon as I see one of these bots, I go to delete it, and it's already been deleted by Sky. Sky's already been there on it. Yeah, they're bots. I don't know what good they're doing. I don't know. I don't know bots for what. I don't know what their game is, but they're in everybody's channel. I see them everywhere. I've seen them in everybody's chat, and it's the same kind of stuff, so I don't know. Wild girl, good morning. Oh, I'm glad you had a good Christmas. By God, Sky, you're like that. That's how fast Sky is. And I'm more like a, This is me trying to be quick. I had a great Christmas. I loved my Christmas. Oh, see, I'm up for the day. I had a long lie. I slept to 5 o'clock this morning. That's a long lie for me. I'm normally, as I say, 3, 4 in the morning. I'm normally up, and then I went for a shower. And that really woke me up. And then my back was broke. And then I thought, right, I'll sit here, and I didn't sit here. I ended up going in and tidying all the kitchen as well. But then I'm going to be able to do my jigsaw today. I'm looking forward to do my jigsaw. I can't, do you know, the last time I think I'd done a jigsaw was years ago when I was in the Isle of Bute. Clint Eastwood hasn't got anything on you, Sky. You would be good, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the La Francais. Yeah, that's going to be a new film, Sky. The good, the bad, the ugly, and La Francais. Right? And it'll be doo-loo-loo, doo-doo-doo, doo-loo-loo, and you'll be looking at these other three like that, and they'll be looking, and Sky will just whip it, they're going pow, 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 like that. And the long shout, "Meow," as they fall down, right? Are you on the cross train at see that? Oh, well, listen, Elisa, I'm going on my diet on the 2nd. And my diet is soup and toast. The toast can have either a light bit of jam on it or like cold meat or something on it as well. And I lost over a stone just on that. But I like to have soup that's got lots of vegetables and stuff like that in it. So you're still getting all your veg and everything. And listen, I could live on soup forever. And bread, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Sky, we'll be dressing up in all the beautiful outfits and going to the Golden Globe Awards or whatever that is. What's the award? A BAFTA? No, that's the British ones, isn't it? Oscars, we'll be going to the Oscars, Sky. We'll be mingling on the red carpet with Aquaman and all that. My God. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the La Francais. Your Sky. That's your Sky, by the way. That's it. And you'll be walking by, Sky like that. But you'll be with the big wigs back then. Please say hello, Sky. And you'll be walking in with Johnny Depp and all that, and Angelina Jolie. Yeah, so I've got all my stuff in there. Do you know? See, I'm planning on sitting here today, but no, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make my soup tomorrow. So I've got all my bacon, because I'll tell you how I do it. I don't use stock cubes for my soups. I like to do it the old-fashioned way and boil up stuff. So I buy 5 packets of the cheap bacon from Asda. Right, it's dead cheap. It's like 50p a packet or something. And I put 5 packets of them in a big thingy of boiling water. Bonnie, good morning to you. Good morning. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. And then I boil it all up, right, for a good hour. That gets boiled. And see, when you go in, it's like frothy looking, right, and there's bits all over the place. So you take a strainer and you strain all of that out until it's a beautiful clear liquid, a clear broth like that. And then see the bacon you've took out, you just pick off some really nice tasty bits of bacon. None of the fat, just nice bits of bacon. And you put that all back in like that. And then you put in your carrots and leeks. I like mushrooms in mine as well. I like a bit of everything. Barley, I put barley in it as well. And then boil all that again for about another hour or so. And then that'll be it done. And then when it cools down, I put loads of it into like freezer bags and freeze it. So that's going to be great for my diet as well. Ren, good morning to you. I'm glad you enjoyed your Christmas. I enjoyed my Christmas as well, but I'm happy it's over with, because now my house is back to normal and stuff, and it feels nice and clean. Because listen, my house has been, don't forget, my house has been decorated since the end of September. Because the 1st of October I had all the Halloween stuff up, remember? And then all the Halloween stuff came down, and then I had all the Christmas stuff up on the 1st of November, so it's been a while, so it's nice and tidy, and I like my stickers over there. Sky, it's the best soup, but it makes you fart. I'm not going to lie, right? It does make you fart, but I think that's just all the goodness that's in it. That's all the goodness. Oh, chicken noodle is my favourite soup, is chicken noodle, golfer girl. And meatball soup, I've never tried that, but I bet you I would love it. Oh, thank you. Elisa, you're so kind. So that's what I'm going to. That's what I'm going to do. Chicken noodle. I love chicken noodle. My soup does. It makes you fart, but it's all the goodness coming out of you. And it will last. As I say, it will last me a long time because I'll freeze a lot of the bags. Wait to see, my wee pigeons are all out there getting their dinner. Look, hey, my pigeons. My wee pigeons getting their dinner. Do you know something? I better tell you a laugh. Right? I was driving. Who was it? I was driving down here. It was either Sophie or Amanda. I think it was Amanda. And as I drove down, see all my pigeons. They were away. There was a house away up there, and they were all up in that house. And I thought the pigeons have left me. I've not been putting out good enough food, obviously, for them. They're away, but they're back now. They're back. Somebody stole my pigeons. I feel like walking way up. It's way up the hill, Rafi girl. I feel like, chap, you've got my pigeons. give me my pigeons back. Chicken noodle. That's my favourite soup is chicken noodle. And then pea and ham, but I can't make it as good as what my mum used to make it. But do you know what we used to have on New Year? Here's another New Year dish that's died out, so it has. We used to have a thing called hot peas. Hot peas. And I don't know how they actually made it. It was like just peas that they boiled up, put in a big cup like that, and then you added vinegar into it. And you used to eat these things called hot peas. God, let me see if I can find a recipe for that. That's something that I've not had in years. Hot peas and vinegar, yeah. I'll just show you this. Waiting on my laptop, getting it up. It takes forever, the laptop. Okay, it's just hot peas. I mean, it's just hot peas. That's just peas with vinegar. It's just peas like that, and then it's got vinegar in it. New Year. See, it's a New Year's dish, that. It's a New Year's dish. The hot peas. In fact, I think they used to sell them down the barras. Could you not get them in a wee thing down the barras? I'm sure one of my childhood memories was getting hot peas out of a wee tub down the barras. £2 for a pound, £2 for a pound. I don't know. Pickled egg. I don't think I've ever had pickled egg, but I do love their pickled onions. Pickled onions, and I love, see McDonald's, see if I get a Big Mac, I like to get extra pickle. I love pickles, anything pickled. Apart from, what was it I had before? It had garlic pickle, and I didn't like that. Pickled onions are great, especially with the chippy. I remember in the chippy that used to be, there's a DOG out there, I hope they don't see it. You used to eat your fish and chips out of newspaper back in the day. I know we always end up talking about, it's either food or we talk about. It's the best topic really, isn't it, when you think about it? Food or time. I think they still do that here as well. Pickled eggs out of chippies. I've never tried a pickled egg. I don't know if I fancy a pickled egg. Pickled onions, yes. Do you know what I used to eat as a wee girl, I swear? I used to eat raw onions, but you chop the onions up like really, really fine like that, and then you put it in a jar, and then you add vinegar and salt to the onion and just eat it like that. See, now that'd be heartburn material from hell. That'd be roasting hot heartburn if I was to eat a raw onion drenched in vinegar as well. That's asking for some reflux. That's asking for some reflux at night. This is it, Sky. We need add some food. Any one of the things come into the bungalow. Come on. Take your shoes off, make yourself comfy. Next year I'm going to try and be a good girl. Right, let's try and be a good girl next year. Yeah, no, at least the two Fs. We like the two Fs here. That's what we like. Three, a bit of fighting, I know. See, it's wouldn't be Glasgow if there wasn't a wee bit of fighting. So the three Fs. The three Fs. Food and fighting. That makes a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, that. Sky, I wouldn't know what to do with romance. I've got a feeling that, see, if some person was to be very romantic with me, I might laugh. Not because of just because it's never happened to me. And I get this nervous laughing thing. That if I'm a bit nervous, I end up laughing. And I can imagine someone being very romantic and me going, hee hee hee, like that. Maybe killing the mood. Because sometimes laughter does not help. There's sometimes that you should never laugh. If you do, it's party time's over. Party time is over. I wasn't laughing at you, right? I wasn't laughing at you. It was something that happened in my head and I was thinking about. I wasn't laughing at you. Don't put your clothes back on. That kind of thing. Oh dear. McDonald's, yes, Raffy girl, see, that's where it is at. Oh, McDonald's. Do you know I got a coffee out at McDonald's, right, not that long ago, and there was about that much coffee in a cup that size. I was like, what's going on here? Where's the coffee? I think the machine effed up or something, or they just went, that's it, just give her that much coffee. Sky, but see, in Scotland, you don't really get a lot of men that are romantic. I can't even think of one, actually, which is sad. Romance is dead in Scotland. Let's bring it alive again. I'm going to bring it alive. Listen, I think I'm too impatient. Is that the word for? I'd be like, never mind the romance. Just get your kit off. That's all right. You don't need to give me roses. That's fine. Come on up to the house. It's all right. I've got some monk's wine in the fridge chilling. We're all right, and some Russian flavouring. Oh, I love a coffee. I love coffee. Coffee's my drink. Do you know what else I love that I've not had in ages? Chai tea. Oh my god, that is amazing. That's the only tea that I like, and it's a chai tea. It tastes amazing. The last time I went to get it in Asda, they never had any. But then again, I looked for chestnuts in Asda. I mean, not going to find a chestnut or chai tea, really. Sam, good morning, or good evening, I should say, Sam. I hope your festive season's been good. See, we don't even get that, Sky, before the... We don't even get romantic time then. We just get, you want to get off of me the night, aye? Or how about it? Or just something like that. There's no romance. There's no romance here, but we're used to that. We're like, aye, okay, I'll get my kit off then. Although these days it's kind of changed that I'm the one going like that. Never mind the romance, pal. Come on up to the house. Never mind, you don't need to be romantic with me, you know. Here you come. I know, see, Raffy girl, this is it. There's no romance in bloody Scotland. Where's the romance? Sam, we do need to come, because a lovely Australian man or lady, actually, for me, that would be lovely. Raffy girl's on it. She knows what we're all thinking. Yeah, but that's what men are like here. You know, I like it. You know, see if it was me romancing someone else, I'd be one for, I'd put petals about and stuff like that. Just petals like this. I could even write poetry for you if you wanted. You know, of course we would have the French champagne. We wouldn't have the monk's wine. See that? I like a bit of monk's wine as well. Right? We might mix the two. Sky's like, that's it. I'm out. Did she just say mixing monk's wine with champagne? That's it, I'm out. Blueberry, I've given you so many chances, hen. You've done it now. Sorry, Sky. You're in Melbourne, my goodness, Elisa. See, you've done the right thing going over there. See, I'm stuck here. I don't know if any other country would have me. Listen, mind, I nearly get barred for the USA, and that's my most favourite place ever. If I would have jumped the fence at NASA, I probably would have been barred. I'd have been told not to come back. That would have devastated me, because although I can't see me getting back any time in the future unless I win the lottery or something like that, right? But see, to know that you're never allowed to go to the USA, that'd be sad. It'd be a sad time for me. Oh. Sky, there is. Do you know where it's called? Brigadoon. Brigadoon, where the mist is. That's the only romance you'll get here. Brigadoon with the unicorns prance about. That's it. Thailand. Listen, if there's romance in Thailand, I might go there also. Just, I should wear a badgie. Looking for anybody, anybody at all. Any takers for any country in the world. Do want me? I'm yours. I would love to go to Thailand. I would love to see, because Thailand's a beautiful, beautiful place. Sam, have a wonderful day at work. Thank you so much for coming in and brightening up my morning. Thailand's beautiful, and it's very tropical. See, I would love to be lying on a beach in a hammock somewhere, you know, sipping a pina colada out a coconut and watching the talent walk by in their budgie smugglers and stuff. And I'm not looking at you at all, and you go, just walk by me. I'm not looking at you. Right, what can I say? What can I say about myself? I'm an embarrassment. Oh, I bet you there's who Disney, Sky. Everybody likes a bit of La France. Everybody. France is the city of love, or country of love, isn't it? Even when you swear, it sounds romantic. La merde. It sounds romantic. Whereas I'm as rough as a badger's ass, really. I try not to be as rough as a badger, but I pretty much am. Scottish Murmurs, her voice is like silk. You know, she can do other accents and stuff. No, I can just do this. I can barely just do this. Some people, I wonder if she's telling the truth. She might be not from Scotland, her. So anyway, guys, I'm going to burst this bad boy open. That's my day. I'm going to move my candles, and I'm going to do my jigsaw, and I'm going to watch Spider-Man. Does it not sound romantic? It sounds romantic to me. La merde. Ooh, la merde. Ooh, la merde. Ooh, aye. Call me la merde again. Call me la merde again. I'd be saying to somebody, just call me la merde. Anyway, I'm going to go, but I'll be... I don't know, Rafika. Right, I'm going to go, everybody, but have a lovely, lovely day. I'm going to try and behave myself and not move a lot, because my spine's ready to puncture my skin. And I love you all very much, and I'll be back to see you tomorrow. So bye, everyone.